Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about a game that I'm building that is called Multiplayer Madness. It might get called Arcade Madness, or it might get called something completely different from that, who knows. But the idea is that you can have up to 8 players and you play many mini games, think kind of like Mario Party, and you play them in a row. Maybe they last 1 to 2 to 3 minutes each, and maybe you play 10 of them. Now that probably doesn't describe it in amazing detail, but I'm going to actually play it to hopefully give you some idea. With that said, I had been developing this, and unfortunately my hard drive crashed, which was surprising because it was an SSD. I had not backed up any of my work. I had gotten quite a long way with it, but sometimes a hard drive crash can be a blessing in disguise because there was a lot of structural code that I really wanted to do differently, and that forced me to start again. Anyway, without further ado, let's take an actual look at the game. Here we are in Game Maker Studio. So here's the title screen. I think that this controller works. I think it's connected. Hey, oh crap. Okay, so you can see I just pushed A, and if you look in the upper right corner here, you can see that it's responding to the controller. And then of course, there's the keyboard player. If I press space, I have WASD and I can move this guy around. And I also have enter, but enter doesn't have any actual control keys right now. But the point is just to be able to have some players on here. I'm developing this on the Mac, and it seems like controller support on the Mac is not as good as it is in Windows. But this is just what I have out here, so we're going for it. So anyway, you can see right up here we have 3 players registered. These are actually the order of the controllers, where this is keyboard 1, keyboard 2, then controller 1, 2, 3, and 4. And because the controller pressed A first, it became player 1, which is down here. And this 3 signifies which controller we're connected to. Anyway, that's a mess. It's a real pain to get that working. Let's go ahead. You can see it says hold A when ready to start the game, so I will hold A. And then we go over to here. I don't know if you noticed that the 3 little characters kind of faded away. And my idea there is that I want the characters, whether they are a person, a spaceship, a cart, or whatever it is, I want it to like fade away and kind of come back, almost like it's teleporting between the different like mini games. And so here's some ideas I had for mini games. Space Rocks, which if you have ever programmed in Game Maker Studio 2, is a tutorial that many people have done. Maze Escape, which is where you're racing to get out of a horizontally scrolling maze. That doesn't work yet. And then Indy 500, which I don't know why I put that in there. There was a game I used to play on the Commodore Amiga that was like you would just race around a track, and I thought that'd be fun to have in there. But anyway, let's take a look at Space Rocks, and you'll kind of catch the drift. So we have Space Rocks, and there you see that we teleported in. There's the title, and then there's a bunch of rocks that are probably going to kill us. Now, unfortunately, the ships don't actually move around yet, and that's really as far as I have gotten. That's where I'm at, right? And so I'm not going to do any development in this particular video. This is really just an introduction as to what the intent is. If you want to keep up with the development, this would be a good place to subscribe. I'm also going to post more generic videos on my other channel, Dadbod Forever, and those videos will actually show some of my kids playing the game as we develop it, since we have a nice big TV. Should be really interesting. I'm excited to get started on it again. I'm just going to try to document everything I can here without getting too boring. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope you look forward to it too. All right, see you in the next one.